Hello everyone. Welcome back to Tulzu English class. What is the true meaning of success? Is it a big house, a high position, or a life full of comfort? Or is it something much deeper? This is the story of a mother who had nothing but gave everything. A woman who worked day and night, not for herself, but for her son's future. She sacrificed her dreams, her happiness, even the only thing she had left, just to see her son rise in life. And one day, her son did become successful. He returned with a grand surprise. A beautiful house, a life she never imagined. But sometimes even the biggest gift cannot fill the smallest emptiness in the heart. Because this is not just a story about success, this is a story about love, sacrifice, and a truth that will touch your soul. The mother's sacrifice. The sun had not yet risen. In a small broken hut at the edge of the crowded village, Meena quietly woke up. Her sari was faded, her hands rough from years of hard work. She looked at her sleeping son, Arjun, curled up on a thin mat. She gently touched his hair and whispered, "You must not wake up to this struggle, my son. You must rise above this." Without making a sound, she left for work. Meena worked as a housemaid in 5 different homes. She washed clothes, cleaned floors, scrubbed utensils, her hands often bleeding, her back aching. In one house, the owner shouted, "You are late again? Do you think I pay you to be lazy?" Meena bowed her head silently. "Sorry, madam, it won't happen again." She never argued because every insult meant one more day of food for her son, one more step toward his education. One evening, Arjun came home excited. "Amma, school is asking for fees. Everyone has paid already." Meena smiled, hiding her worry. "Don't worry, Kanna, I will arrange it." That night, she opened a small metal box. Inside it were her only valuables, her wedding chain. Tears rolled down her cheeks. The next day, she sold it. Years passed. Arjun studied under street lights, wearing torn uniforms, often skipping meals. One night, he asked, "Amma, why do you work so much?" Meena smiled softly. "Because one day you will not have to." "I promise, Amma, I will make you proud." Years flew by. Arjun grew into disciplined, hardworking young man. Finally, the day came. He cleared one of the toughest exams and became a respected officer. People in the village said, "Look at him, the son of a maid, now an officer." But Meena just smiled quietly. Her eyes said only one thing: "My son has become my world." As Arjun's job grew demanding, he moved to the city. Days turned into weeks, weeks into months. Phone calls became shorter, visits became rare. Meena would sit outside her hut every evening, waiting. Neighbors would ask, "Doesn't your son visit anymore?" She would smile and say, "He is busy doing great things." But her eyes told a different story. One day, a car entered the village. People gathered in curiosity. Arjun stepped out, well dressed, confident. The villagers cheered. He walked straight to his mother. Amma, I have a surprise for you. He held her hand and took her to the nearby land. There stood a beautiful large house, painted, decorated, shining under the sun. This is for you, Amma. No more suffering. Tears filled Mina's eyes. She touched the walls, the doors, the windows. For the first time in her life, she stepped into a house built just for her. That night they sat together. Mina said softly, I don't need this house, son. I only needed you. Arjun smiled. I did this for you, Amma. You deserve everything. But something in his voice felt distant. The next morning, Arjun received a phone call. He stepped outside. His tone changed. Yes, sir, I understand. I will move abroad immediately. Meena overheard part of it. Her heart trembled. That evening, Arjun sat beside her. Amma, I have to leave. I got a position abroad. It's a big opportunity. Meena smiled weakly. When will you come back? He hesitated. I don't know. Silence filled the room. That night, Meena quietly packed a small bag. She looked around the big house. Then she whispered, This house is too big without my son. The next morning, Arjun woke up to an empty home. Only a letter remained. His hands trembled as he opened it. My dear son, you gave me a palace, but I only ever wanted your presence. I don't want to become a guest in your life, so I am going back to where I belong, the small hut where your memories live. Don't worry about me. Live your dreams. But remember, success is not measured by how big your house is. It is measured by how close you are to the people who built your life. Amma. Arjun fell to his knees. Tears streamed down his face. For the first time he understood. He gave his mother comfort, but taken away her happiness. He rushed back to the old hut. There she was, sitting outside, just like before, waiting, but this time he didn't speak. He simply hugged her tightly and cried like a child. Amma, I am not going anywhere. Meena smiled, not because of the house, but because her son had finally come home. Moral: a mother does not need luxury, she only needs love. And the greatest success in life is not position, but presence. Thank you for watching this video. Kindly do like and subscribe our channel.